Not the greatest packs. You can see the HP is super high and everything. Elite spec is interesting though, because we can go for the hounds, and pretty much we just don't care. We're just gonna force this build, and we just force the force the factory on round 6, I guess. Okay. Just trying to set this up so if we have crawlers later, it should work. I think this is fine. Might move this up 1 square so our tower can't get sniped. Probably go for crawlers next round. I'm not sure. The void eyes are a little concerning because they do kill the dogs, and the range is naturally way higher. So we're gonna need chaff next round. As much as we want to just come into the hounds, still need the chaff, unfortunately. Redeploy is probably good to grab that, especially only for the factory though. All right, I think that makes sense. Mass-produced sledge. Okay, it's obviously a really good value there. Glad we have the chaff. Um, he can't. Does he actually? He can't one shot the level 2 crawlers because it's mass produced. I think 425 into 554. But I think he would have if he got normal ones. But given the value, it's pretty insane. And he's got the Mustang that can do the chip damage. So it's overall a really good setup, I think. He's kind of on the back foot though because we have our specialists with the level 2 hounds. And now we have the crawlers, so I think he's played it well. It's just that the pack is not favoring him, I think, the matchup. But as time goes on, he can turn this around pretty easily. He only has 2 packs of crawlers. We have to keep that in mind, so probably shouldn't we don't need to build a million chaff clear. That being said, his Mustangs are considered chaff. So it is good that we continue to deal with those. Looks like we're starting to lose here. Gets a level, which is really not good. Do we go for Mustangs of our own here? Kind of feels like it. It's either that or we range this first. Maybe we just range this first because we already have a lot of them. Do we need more chaff? Do you just need more hounds? Let's go for the. I'm thinking about let's just go for the hounds here, since we were just trying to build them up. But the chaff clear issue, it's there's nothing really in front of the hounds here. That's the problem. So I'm actually leaning towards more chaff. Okay. And now sledges are gonna start clearing the chaff quite well. But the sledges will also clear our hounds quite well too, so it's very similar. See he's lost the chaff war here in here, so at least this gives us gives our hounds a little bit of breathing room. The Void Eyes are doing insane amounts of damage. And okay, efficient research. What do you do now? Fire Badger isn't that great, I think. Could be into his sledges, but it's just not great into the Void Eye. For sure, his Fire Badgers are going to be good into what we have. Kind of a problem. Could go for the cell. If we sell, we just go into the factory, right? Or do we think we build our board a little bit? Let's go for Mustangs. So we'll go for this. Just build some Mustangs behind. I don't really know why we picked this, but I hope it's fine. You go for attack or all of a sudden it's tarantulas. Interesting. I don't understand exactly what the tarantulas are for. Probably set a fire next round. But our fire badgers are really pretty bad as well. They get killed pretty instantly. Void Eyes are just doing so much. They're not even leveled, are they? So I think we sell out of the Fire Badgers. We just oil him once. This is, yeah, it's, I didn't expect it to go that bad. Um, I wonder here. None of this does that much. The underground swarm is probably okay. Because we actually do probably still need more chaff. So these are just completely useless. Should have started selling last round. At least throw down the oil here. I'm not even sure if we're going to ignite this, but we'll just move this over just to guarantee it. Thinking more Mustangs here with range. He's gone for the boat. That's not what we wanted to see, but we need to go for the factory next round, put it that way. Because we can still tank the boat. I mean, we're going to have to go level 2 factory, I think. We can still tank the boat a little bit. So we got the drop on round 4. There's a good chance we're going to get the another drop. 50% chance we get another drop next round. Which is not that good because we need to sell out of this. But the drop does allow us to kind of get the level 2 factory. This is a really decent fire. Uh oh, this is not good though. That's bad. Okay. Now we're kind of in panic mode. Improved Overlord. Okay, that's not good. Any levels, and we get the item drop. Okay, so we go for this. We sell. Go straight for the level 2. It's gonna be HE, I think. You can redeploy this maybe like on the flank or something, just to slow him down. But that's not gonna do that much, but still. Don't mind this. Go for the beacon. And let's go for like a chaff or something. Let's go for the shield first. Maybe a missile here. Maybe not. Maybe the defense upgrade. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna kill this overlord. I don't think he's gonna kill the boat. Especially with HE. That's really good to see here. He just nerfed his own boat for the factory. Okay, I'm feeling confident here. Do we do 2,000 damage or do we do more? I feel like it's going to take a while to get in there, but not that long. So I'm guessing 2,000 damage, hopefully 2,500. And his boats are very weak now. 3,000 damage is a joke to a level 2 war factory. Yeah, that's like 2,500 damage. Okay, so now what? Now what? We're gonna redeploy. Smoke bomb is interesting, but doesn't help us actually. We're gonna need to redeploy this no matter what. Let's put it here. You know, we'll leave this thing here. Probably get the level up, but we need to think about this. Don't want to make any mistakes. Let's go for overload here. Does he have EMP? He does, but is he gonna click EMP? Do we do the safe option? I think we do go for the safe option here. Just put it right in the corner. Sell out of this, maybe? No, we're taking a risk by going for the safe option, but might be okay. I think we just go for another Mustang, but probably better to have it here. Hard to say. Let's just put it in the back. Okay. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill this. The overload is dangerous, but the EMP is actually like it's almost like an armor. So it's gonna be too fat for this. Mustangs are such a good pairing with the factory. This should be game. I hope it's game, but may not be actually. Oh no. Okay. All right. We can play on. We have the redeploy, so it's quite good. Phoenix is interesting. The sandworm is also interesting as well. Sandworm is going to cause a lot of distractions. He does kind of one-shot this. He doesn't really one-shot the sandworm. But with Mective, you'd imagine that's kind of going to be a problem, right? Hard to say here. Just go for sandworms. Click Mective. Where do we move this? I don't think we move it anymore because how do you, you're not really going to be able to get it into much better positions. Um, maybe we move this guy kind of into the flank. Let's upgrade all these guys. Maybe we sell out of this now. And I don't know. I feel like we need overload. It's gonna oil us here most likely. That's the problem. So I wonder if we do just, yeah, that's the problem. Maybe we just put this here just in case of the oil. And I think we get the level instead of the overload. I don't know. Okay. That was quite last second there. Yeah, the extra level helps us with with the HP. And we kind of need the extra HP, but the level 1 um, boats aren't that scary. That being said, though, are we able to clean this up? Yeah, we should be able to. But our tower is coming awfully close to dying here. This is starting to get not good. Yeah. Close, but okay. Alright, alright. It's not the end of the world. Still think we're in a decent position, but it's kind of a little bit, it's getting a little bit concerning, to say the least. Go for the nuke, obviously. I wonder if we just nuke here. That being said, yeah, we're not going to be able to kill this with the nuke. We should probably just nuke here. All right. Let's click aerial spec, I think. Let's get some levels on the tower. Probably need to put something down here, an oil down here. So at this point, we're gonna expect a nuke, I guess. I don't know where we expect our nuke. Let's click overload. Let's throw down some chaff here. Continue to beacon this. Sell what? Guess we could sell this. Go for the defense upgrade. And let's redeploy this over here for some fire, but kind of don't think it's gonna work. If we could set fire here, that would be amazing. Okay. It's only a level 1 melter, though. That's really not going to do anything. Is it still at like... Oh, okay, it's almost dead. Wow. It's almost... Wow, okay. Should be enough to win. As long as we don't go into our own fire. It's kind of close. Oof. That was a close one. The once we saw him click the HE, we knew that we probably had him because he wouldn't have had the damage. Like, it increases the damage by 20%, but then it nerfs it by 40. So it's still yeah. That that was a little bit that was an interesting game. But we did what we set out to do. And I liked his melter. That was actually pretty effective. The position was actually quite smart there. I was surprised that it actually did 300k, so it kind of it did more than half of the damage to the War Factory. That was kind of impressive.